Hi, welcome to Carrie's Corner. After a few weeks off, I am back, and today I'm going to be going through Mark 10, and the title of this video is, Are You a Beggar for Jesus? Now this is about a man named Bartimaeus. I know I'm going to butcher that name, but his name is Bartimaeus, and he's blind, so he is having all sorts of issues here. And starts off at verse 46. And they came to Jericho, and as he was leaving Jericho with his disciples and a great crowd, Bartimaeus, a blind beggar, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. And many rebuked him, telling him to be silent. But he cried out all the more, Son of David, have mercy on me. And Jesus stopped and said, Call him. And they called the blind man, saying to him, Take heart, get up, he is calling you. So a couple things here. I just think it's amazing. He's just sitting there. He's begging for Jesus. He's calling out to him. And most of the time, these people are ignored. They have a disability. They're blind. Back in those days, they're ignored. Kind of like today, I think. A lot of times we see somebody that might have a disability or a little bit uncomfortable, somebody that you might not always like, and you kind of ignore. You kind of pass them by. And a lot of times these people are just begging and crying out for Jesus. So it says, Have mercy on me. And Jesus stopped and said, Call him. And they called the blind man, saying to him, Take heart, get up, he is calling you. And throwing off his cloak, he sprang up and came to Jesus. And Jesus said to him, What do you want me to do for you? And the blind man said to him, Rabbi, let me cover my sight. And Jesus said to him, Go your way, your faith has made you well. And immediately he recovered his sight and followed him on the way. So a couple more things here. Jesus not only healed him, he asked also, What do you want me to do for you? And so I think when we call out for mercy to Jesus, we have to, be clear with our intentions. It's not just about healing the blindness, it's about healing the person. So a lot of times, we might have some infirmity, we might have something going on with us, but we don't ask for that mercy of Jesus, which we really need. And I'm not saying the blindness was caused by anything. It doesn't really say here what the blindness was caused by, but just asking for mercy to Jesus. Take heart, he is calling you. And I think that's so amazing that Jesus asked. He already knew what he was calling out for, and he said, Well, what do you want me to do for you? I think he was trying to measure his intentions. Even though Jesus knows all, I believe he is trying to measure his intentions. And he said, I want to recover my sight. So not only when he recovered his sight, Jesus gave him an option, Go your way. Your faith has made you well. And I believe sometimes, maybe he was giving him a chance. Go your own way. You've been healed. What are you going to do with this now that I've healed you? Are you going to go your own way? Or are you going to follow me? And it says here, he says, he followed him on the way. So I think that's super cool, because sometimes when we get healed or we get our way, we get our prayer answered, we so oftentimes turn our back on God. And we forget, and we don't follow him. So, I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but a lot of times that's the case. We just don't, remember God's mercy. And then he has to remind us again and again and again. So he followed him on the way. And one song that's really been sticking out to me this week that we've sang in Bible study a couple times in church, I just want to speak the name of Jesus. And it's such a powerful song. And, even here, like when he was speaking the name of Jesus, have mercy on me. And the lyrics in that song are just so powerful. Over every dark addiction, Jesus for my family, Jesus for everybody I know. And it just hits me every time we sing it, and just speaks so powerfully. So I just want to challenge you with this today. What are you asking Jesus for? What is it that you are asking Jesus for? Is it a restored relationship? Is it health? Is it, a marriage? Is it children? I don't know. Whatever you're asking Jesus for, he's asking, what do you want? What is it that you want me to do for you? But also be sure you're asking for the mercy, because we all need mercy. We all need that mercy of Jesus, because it's merciful that you're sitting here breathing today. He's given you a chance to get up again and to live for him and to serve him. Even though your past mistakes from yesterday, your past mistakes from last week, he's given you chance after chance to serve him. So make sure when you're asking for whatever prayer you want answered, that number one, God's not a genie in the bottle. He's not just going to pop out a prayer request and answer it automatically, but he wants you to go on the process. He wants you to seek him out. He wants you to seek for mercy. So that's really important. And then just pray. I seek the name of Jesus for my family, for my town, my church, everything. You just want to keep calling out the name of Jesus and for mercy. So I just challenge you with that today. If you don't know him, get to know him. It's really powerful to walk with him. I just tell you that every day is just so powerful to walk with him, and I can't picture my life not having that relationship with God. So I love you all, and be encouraged today.